Oke, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello, guys. Welcome to our podcast. And today I will have a podcast with my friend. Please introduce yourself.
Okay, thank you, Syamil. Let me introduce myself. My name is Fawwas and I am 11th graders. I'm a student of the Vocational High School IDN Bogor, IDN Boarding School Bogor. And yeah, that's about me. How about you?
My name is Syamil and I'm 11 graders too, same as you.
Yeah, okay. Well, Syamil, where do you live?
I live in Lampung.
How's Lampung?
Lampung is a beautiful place, and Lampung uh, has famous because Lampung have traditional food.
And
How about you?
what is the food?
The food is sweet.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I live in Bekasi,
Okay.
and Bekasi is actually kind of hot, uh, rather than here in Bogor, because you know a lot of people say that Bekasi is another planet. I don't know why, but maybe it's because Bekasi is hotter than the other place, than Bandung, Yogyakarta, and Bogor.
Okay.
Because I feel that when I live here and I came back home for the holiday, I can feel that Bekasi is hotter than the other place.
Okay, that's amazing, bro. What's about the last year holiday?
Oh, my holiday was great. I'm having a good family time with my family, of course, and for the date of 19, me and my family goes to Boyolali to do a traveling to my grandmother house, and also we went to Magetan. After Magetan, we goes to Kebumen to my aunt house. After
Okay.
that, I went to my friend's house at Yogyakarta, and yeah, that's about my family.
Okay.
My holiday. How about your holiday?
A holiday is not special for me.
Okay. Well, Shamil, talking about the holiday and traveling, have you ever traveled abroad?
No.
Well, if you don't know, there is a program that is conducted abroad and it called overseas program. Do you know that?
No, I didn't know. Tell me about that.
Okay. Overseas program is a program that conducted abroad, just like I said, and it usually, or it can be a study abroad, intern abroad, or teaching abroad and volunteer abroad.
Okay, I think you know a lot about this overseas program. Will you tell me more?
Of course, my pleasure. How about the type? The type of overseas program. Do you know that?
No, I don't know. Tell me about that.
Okay. For the type, it's actually a lot. For the first one, yeah, maybe I'll give you some example of that. For the first one is study abroad. For the example for the study abroad is like IDN International School.
Okay.
So basically, they are a student of IDN, which is Indonesian student, who learned or studied abroad. For in this case, in this IDN International School, they went to Arabic and Turkey to study. Well, basically the material is the same, like us in here in Bogor, but the difference is they have the experience to travel to Arabic and have the opportunity to do Umrah. And the second one is teaching abroad. For the example of teaching abroad, it's like, do you know the IDN teaching goes to Malaysia?
Yes, I know.
Yeah, that is just so good. That's a good program. I mean, a student like us teaching people, but it's abroad. It's in Malaysia, and there is on Singapore, Arabic, and also Japan. And my friends Dafi, he is the one who teach the student in Malaysia student. So he teach the student about the material we learned here, because basically our material is different from the other school. So he and his friends from Jonggol,
Yeah.
Yasin, teach the other student in Malaysia, and they also have the experience to feel and learn a little bit about their culture. And then there is intern abroad. For this intern abroad, actually I don't have the example, because I never heard a student do internship in abroad. But yeah, maybe it's basically you doing internship in the other country, that is intern abroad. And the last one is volunteer abroad.
Okay. What volunteer too?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Okay. Give an example about that one.
Okay, for the example, do you remember the earthquake that is happened last time in Turkey?
Yes. I think.
Yeah, basically, in that time, the government of Indonesia helped Turkey by sending volunteers. So I know this from my group in Cianjur group, because last time I am being a volunteer in Cianjur, and they add me to their group, and in that group there is someone that informed us about the department of Indonesia, or the government asked us, like the people, to help Turkey by assigning some kind of paper. And if you get the if you get the permission from the government, you will fly to Turkey to be a volunteer. And yeah, maybe that's about the type.
Okay. I've been talking about the type, but how about the benefit?
For the benefit, it's actually a lot. Um, Maybe I'll give you some example of that. For the first one is cultural immersion, cultural learning about their culture. For example, me, or not me, my friends Ata, he is teaching in Japan. So he goes to Japan and teach the student in there. And uh, he got the opportunity to learn about the cultural, to meet the people, to know what they're doing, and how about their lifestyle. And yeah, that is the first benefit you can get from joining or doing an overseas program.
Okay.
And the second one is uh, language learning. For this language learning, of course, when you go to other country, they have a different language, right? And you can make, or you can learn a new language in that country, or maybe you can just make your uh, language be better, because the the most the
What?
most good no the good ways to learn a language is surrounded by the native speaker. So you can hear, you can try to speak, you can try to write, and you can try to communicate with them, so you know their accent and the other things. Because for information, I've ever heard the information that Indonesia is people that can do a lot of accents. For example, like British, American, Indian, some Indian people, like the meme. And yeah, the Indian meme,
Yeah.
that's Indonesia people have ever remake that, and it's just similar. That's why Indonesia has the people of Indonesia can do a lot of accents. I mean, we can learn and duplicate the language. And the third one is career advancement. When you do an overseas program, it can be a great addition to your resume, and uh, maybe you can show them that you have you've ever worked with a person with a different backgrounds. And then
Okay.
there is personal growth. Of course, if you are doing the overseas program, for example, just like my friends Ata and Davi, they are doing it alone. I mean, they don't have their parents there. They teaching other kids. So they teaching. They try to. They have to do everything with their own. I mean, like when you need to eat, you have to search the food, and that makes your personal be more brave. Because if you don't want to ask someone like, where can I have a food, for example, when you are hungry, and you don't have that brave to ask the question, you may die of hunger. And the last one is network. An overseas program is providing the opportunity to meet new people from all around the world. For example, like you may be have a friend that is a doctor in America maybe, and you maybe have a network engineer in India, because India is a great place to learn about network.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's all the benefits I can tell you about. So yeah.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot. How about you? I mean, have you experienced one of the thing that you mentioned?
Me, well, actually I haven't, but I could. I wish I could do this overseas program, because just like I said, there is a lot of benefit you can get from this overseas program.
Okay.
But we, as the IDN student, we have the opportunity to do to travel at least 3 different countries, because there is a program that included of the overseas program, and this program named IDN Backpacker. So we, as the student, have to travel 3 different world, and it's Malaysia, Singapore, and Thailand, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, that will be on our third grade. I mean 12th grade. And yeah, just wish me luck. Wish me luck.
Okay. I think that's all. Thank you for Fawwas Abid Yasin.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for audience for watching this video. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.